Okay, we have 2 anomalous orbs left because there are 30. Is it 30? It's 36 in total, right? Or is it 35?
I
think
don't
it's
really
36.
remember. But now I will be right back. Will you navigate us? Oops.
Do you have proof of anything like that? Look what the cat's dragged in. This is Sir Zenris's pipe. A friend of his is a friend of ours. We welcome you to Cat's Corner.
Oh boy, got a kitty cat. That's a pretty ridiculous recipe.
What does Mabo curry cost? Oh, that's just better.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's a bigger heal.
And it lasts 16 battles.
We have the money.
Can't believe we really beat the dragon. Pretty impressive. That's why you the man, Saray.
I know. It's about Edna's brother, isn't it?
You might have noticed that already, but if we shoot Eisen with Siegfried,
we might be able to get rid of the malevolence and return him to normal.
It's still only a possibility. We may need more than one bullet. And who knows if this will even work.
Yeah. I know that now's not the time.
Sorry. Maybe I said too much.
But if we scour the world, we might be able to find another way.
Yeah. But Heldolf ain't gonna wait for us.
This could be our only chance.
I'm not forcing it, you know.
Because you'll do it yourself anyways, right?
You bet I will.
That would be difficult for you, Zombie.
Not only are you not armatized,
But you are the wrong character.
Here, Micleo. I made this for you.
adamantine staff is a pretty good item. I'm actually curious if I buy the adamantine staff. Let me go to try on real quick. I just want to see how its stats compare.
It's not really. Well, okay, it is a lot better.
It's a lot better in the. My rationale here is I can, well, except for he was at an 8 stack, but I can I rebuild any of it? No.
Yeah, because he's getting 3 aquas from his weapon. It's completely absurd.
I can't remember if the Dark Turtles gives us a retry.
We should still use the item anyway. Or not.
Turtles in the house, toyed up.
What's this song?
Everyone loves them turtles.
Are we at 35
it's called
now?
The Hymn of Turtles.
I think so.
It's an old family song, a real blast from the past. It's a song supposed to turn away folks you ain't longing to see. But it looks like it did the opposite. So, you's made it in, huh?
Like they say, you gotta be like the turtles, at ease in your own shells.
Then you've done well.
Enough talks. Atone for your betrayal of the Turtles clan!
I see you have a similar combat grip. You and I are definitely turtles. But ability-wise, I got all the strength. Ugh!
Turtles!
Ha! You can't beat me with that sorts of level. You can't stop my ambitions, nor the tragedy of the clan. Our shells is an armor. It reacts and grows with our desires and will. Why are we turtles still so slow? Answer me!
They had a lot of fun with this scene.
Failed my mission.
I can't watch anymore.
Yeah.
He's a crustacean.
Fight him, sir?
I know.
I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accents.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Not doing it.
Why not join us?
Well, I guess it's time to die, right?
Don't get hit.
Why you three? Ha! Take
This
that.
might actually be a semi-challenging fight.
Fluent surge! Fluent surge!
I'm surprised you're not asking the X button, so his hard nards will stop it, you know? If he ever attacks again.
Just do this. Like, slowly go through the rest of his health, I guess.
Be gone!
Like, will you attack?
Why you
Too close!
Take that.
Ready? No escape!
That's the way of the world.
Okay, there's the
fool.
retry here.
So use the herb.
Okay, which recipe do we want? How's that sound?
Probably, honestly.
We can't afford to hold that. You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accents. You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not.
I have pause whenever the thing goes off. That was about a tenth of his health. Watch out!
Trying to burn him.
You're gonna have lots of opportunities to do that.
Okay, he is a lot faster than a typical enemy. That would be safe against most of this game, what I did there.
I mean, I kind of picked up on that pretty quickly in this fight. That's why I'm playing safe.
Why you exactly the way of the world, fool!
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accents. You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not.
Trinity arrow!
Here it goes!
Thought he was busy because he came with Panda the Star.
You! Aim and fire! Blistering bang! 3 become 1! Primordial Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Watch out.
Say 0! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Primordial Light! 3 become 1!
Oh shit.
Say 0! Here goes!
I lost track of where I was at in my stage.
Take that! Aim and fire! Blistering bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity
not want to dash forward. What the? That didn't visibly look like I was hit. I love this game's camera so much. It picks the worst angle every time.
No way in the world, fool!
He just kind of wiggled his arm, and then I way over there died.
Well, remember, he does have a
I
projectile.
can't just leave him alone.
Hey, you're
Didn't look like he used it.
Tools.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not.
Aiming fire! Straight back! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Here goes! Open the way forward!
The way that this battlefield has those pillars around it too does not help, because the way that this game's camera works, it's like it's not willing to just put itself behind solid objects.
Aiming fire! Blistering back!
Like, just putting itself between the pillars would make a lot of sense, but it's not willing to do that. Instead it goes to these really weird angles to try and stay inside of them.
Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow! Here goes!
Side that over there.
3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Good direction for him to move, right?
1! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! Open the way forward! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
And of course, if anything moves behind those boxes, the camera whips wildly behind them.
Open the way forward! 3 become 1! Saints arrow! Pierce and explode! 3 become
He really doesn't like me.
Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
I was like,
I
I
did that
know.
on purpose.
It was still amused me.
Become 1! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow!
Ah,
Why you? Saints arrow! Here goes! Binding vortex! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
at least he's being consistent.
Blistering bangs! Open the way forward! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow! Aim and fire! Here goes!
Oh, he is smart enough.
Vortex!
You know it was worth seeing, right?
Well, you're gonna try and see if he tried to attack you through the boxes?
He tried to keep running into the box, you know, because the straight line.
You know what?
distance
You know
was
what's
through the
not
box.
smart enough to avoid the box?
Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! 3 become
Trinity arrow.
The camera.
arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Saints arrow! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Don't push yourself out!
I really expected you to do the third hit in that chain. I gambled my life on it, actually.
Blistering
Because you had him in hit stun, you know?
Trinity arrow!
I mean,
3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
that's not what I've been doing.
Saints arrow! Here goes!
But it was just so, the situation really called for it.
Spirit cleansing! Elixir for tank!
And I can't,
Saints arrow! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow! Here goes!
Sure.
Saints arrow! Blistering bang!
Is there a rational reason why he hates Rose so much?
3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Aim and fire! Now you've done it! Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Here goes!
Arrow, no. Not ever.
Aim and fire! Shatter to lose! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow! Saints arrow! Blister bang! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow! Here goes! 3 become 1! Don't push yourself like arrow! Take that!
sometimes I hate that skill.
Take that! Now you've done it!
Because obviously I wanted to dash once and
Yeah.
free run.
Too close!
can't
The
run
Okay,
way
way
there
of
out
the
here.
world, fool!
We cannot afford to fight!
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accent! You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not. Open the way forward! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
Actually, it's 170,000. That's quite a bit.
Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Push yourself, Violet!
That was rational.
Open the floodgates! And Saray!
Lila was casting Calamity Flare, I think.
Was she really?
What other spell had that light red effect under it that a manual Lila could be casting?
I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accent! You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not. Spirit cleansing! Spirit cleansing! Elixir for tank!
Well, he seems to just choose a target at the start of the fight, and he just irrationally chases that one. Ugh.
Trinity arrow! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow! Here it goes! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Why you? Now you've done it! Blistering back! Saints arrow! Here it goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Saints arrow! Blistering back! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Had to release that to save you, even though I'm really low on SC.
Take that!
Primordial light!
Take that!
Okay, Cameron, you don't need to follow the enemy behind the box.
Why you?
Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Primordial light!
Why you?
Blistering back! Saints arrow! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
It's certainly a lot more brain dead when he's chasing you.
Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Here goes! 3 become 1!
Beat it!
Up here, flames! Calamity light!
I have a feeling that Ancient Nova hit at a very good time.
Why you?
Let's get to that. Oh my!
I dashed out of the way, it just said no.
Why you?
Well, whatever. She'll be back in a minute.
Open the floodgates!
Now you've done it!
3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3
I couldn't
become 1!
risk it.
Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Seeing how much I can confuse him with this. If the camera weren't so awful, that would be really powerful.
Take that!
Drag you down! drag you down.
That's really better.
Nails drag you down. Maelstrom.
Take that!
Drag you down.
Why, you...
Nails drag you down.
Come on, Lila.
Nails drag you down. Maelstrom. Drag you down.
Now you've done it!
Nails drag you down. Nails drag you down. Maelstrom. Drag you down.
Take that!
Nails drag you down. Nails drag you down.
Back.
Maelstrom. Drag you down.
Take that!
Maelstrom. Aim and fire. Blistering bangs. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow.
Here, Flames!
3 become 1. Trinity arrow. Aim and fire. Blistering bangs. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow.
Hello, damage.
Aim and fire. Blistering bangs. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. Blistering bangs. Aim and fire.
Yeah.
Blistering bangs. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. Here goes. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. Aim and fire. Here goes. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow.
Primordial Light!
Beat it!
Saints arrow. Here goes. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow.
Ancient Primordial Light!
Saints arrow. Here goes. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. 3 become 1.
I think it is where I can for urine screen since it's JCU, but the camera didn't want to go that way.
Here goes. Open the way forward.
I was trying to reconfigure the battlefield with some of my movements so we wouldn't have the box interfering all the
Yeah.
time, you know?
Blistering bangs. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow.
The box, which should be to our massive tactical advantage because the camera freaks around it, it's actually just horrible.
Aim and fire. Blistering bangs. 3 become 1. Trinity
It's generally not too hard to navigate around it even with the camera, but it's scary. It's scary every time you do it. You have like a little mini heart attack, but then you realize all is good.
3 become 1. Trinity arrow.
This battle gives me lots of little mini heart attacks with the way that the camera whips around in this arena.
I dashed! You just said no!
Well, we should do something about this. Well, actually, not quite yet. He looks like he's way up there. Okay, game. That move would be better if he did it with frying pans.
Why, you... Why, you...
I can't armatize, you know that, right?
So, you want me to just throw it?
I mean, you can bring her back and just hope that we haven't used all our auto dodges, but that's about our only hope here. Or that'll happen anyway.
Take that! Why, you...
Ugh.
I will the way of the world, fool!
This is a hard... We are doing this fight pretty early.
I don't know if I'd really use the word hard for this. He has a very real health pool. And he's much harder to kite than similar enemies in other Tales games because of the camera.
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accents! You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not.
I'm guessing it's half health where he just randomly switches targets. Does that seem logical?
Oh no, he did it when you used the healing move, which was...
Trinity Arrow! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Saint Zero! Blistering Fangs! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Take that! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
They really wanted to go the extra mile with this fight. Every character would have the accents when they use their moves.
Here goes! Open the way forward!
You know, Trinity arrows, Ancient Novas.
Primordial Lights.
Here goes! Drag you down! Aim and fire! Blistering Fangs! Three become one! Now you Trinity Arrow! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Aim and fire! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! You! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Saint Zero! Here goes! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
Trinity arrows.
Become one! Trinity Arrow! Aim and fire! Blistering Fangs! Open the way forward! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
That happens far too often where a Calamity Flare disappears right in his face, and then he runs out of the way of a Ancient Nova.
Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Saint Zero! Blistering Fangs! Open the way forward! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
I have no idea where I am at my cast.
Okay, game.
Saint Zero! Blistering Fangs!
That's definitely a part of
Trinity Arrow!
stuck behind a tree that kills.
But this is a box.
Blistering Fangs! Open the way forward!
In spirit, it certainly
Become
qualifies.
one! Trinity Arrow! Saint Zero!
Not since Mad Space has there been such a camera.
Trinity Arrow!
Bad Space was pretty horrible, but it might be better than this.
Just go forward. You have no idea how hard that is.
Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
Oh god, this is not.
I was not supposed to be there.
I was like, I saw you start casting.
Become one! Trinity Arrow! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
Like, I would be more frustrated by this if it's just such a way of life in this game. It's so bad, it's kind of funny.
Now you've done it! Saint Zero! Here goes!
Now you've done it, or now you've done it.
Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
So,
Aim and fire! Here goes! Open the way forward! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
I like how it forced me to hold the cast just long enough for the combo to drop.
happens way too often.
Blistering Fangs! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Now you've done it! Aim and fire! Here goes! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
You are not standing in a good place.
Rocket Vortex!
But you know, it's like,
Aim and fire! Blistering Fangs! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
god damn it! I'm trying, I swear. Like, anytime my character's committed to an animation, I'm tapping on the right stick trying to get the camera back behind us, and it's
Trinity Arrow! Saint Zero! Blistering Fangs! Open the way forward! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saint Zero! Here goes! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
I did not actually expect you to get him that long.
Saint Zero! Blistering Fangs! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
Because I was just waiting for him to escape and I was going to catch him, and then you actually got a really good Trinity Arrow, and I was like, oh great, I just wasted it.
Blistering Fangs! Rocket Vortex! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Saint Zero! Blistering Fangs!
I'm sure you were happy to see the accidental second Calamity Flare.
Three become
I was more worried about you than I was about myself, but
Well, I mean, it saved everything.
that also, him getting caught in the backdraft of pure fire mode.
So far, this has been our cleanest run by far.
Yeah. Well, ironically, it's also been had some of the worst camera behavior.
Really, that's all the better.
You know, this game's camera is actually worse in multiplayer than it is in single player.
So you're allowed to move it, which often is not enough, but the camera is still horrible in single player, and you have no agency over it.
Yeah, but in general, the way when it's behaving on its own in single player, it just behaves a little bit better. It's like your character's at least always on screen, pretty much. Except for when you're in really narrow hallways. Sorry, when he's chasing me like this, I really need to be using that. Because this just stops me in his tracks.
Seriously? He's gone into hit stun from that every time until then. Oh man, I heard drag you down and I just attacked, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why you did that. I was a little confused.
Because I expected Maelstrom to hit right about when it was halfway through casting. Needed this eventually.
The hit crustacean. Thought you had. Oh no, I know it. I remember what hit crustacean. That was. It is not worth attacking. Just.
I know it hits crustacean too, but. Probably should have taken Earth Armatus.
Oh, doesn't Crystal Tower hit crustacean?
Yes.
She won't be out too much longer.
And Crystal Tower.
This is ironically a very wet turtle. Okay, I'm waiting for my SC to come back.
Drag you down! Take that!
Watch out! Hey, so.
I saw him. I was paying attention. I know his targeting is going to be very unpredictable right after a character swing.
I thought that was you getting hit for a second, and I was about to start casting healing.
Not what I input. I just guarded and cast a side spell. It's a forward dash.
He is just ignoring hit stun a lot more in this phase of the fight.
He has 44k left. That was so cool. It should have been a huge opportunity for us, but then it just wasn't. Well, it wasn't quite how I planned it, but it worked.
Wait, why is it coming back?
Here goes! Open the way forward! 3, 2, 1, Trinity arrow! Aim and fire! Here goes! Open the way forward! Drag it down! Maelstrom! Aim and fire! Blistering bangs! Take that! Take that! Arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! You down! Maelstrom! You down! Safe arrow! Blistering bangs! 3, 2, 1! Trinity arrow!
I can't believe that.
Safe arrow! Blistering bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Aim and fire! Here goes! Fire vortex! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Aim and fire! Here goes! Open the way forward!
I was watching a power hits meter.
I was watching the combo meter. I was trying to somewhat see him. Like, I could kind of see him every couple seconds. The camera would kind of tweak out and show me where he was at. And I'd be like, okay, he's still behind the boxes.
Because, like, I couldn't give up that big of a damage opportunity just because the camera was having a spasm, you know?
Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Should've just gone.
I'm glad you didn't go for it. I had no confidence in that.
3 become 1!
Hindsight is 2020.
I was pretty sure it was gonna work. I just had a moment of hesitation. That's all it takes to lose your whole cast bar, you know?
Really?
Safe arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! You down! Maelstrom! You down! Maelstrom! Aim and fire! Here goes!
I'm scared by that.
Safe arrow! What, you don't push yourself?
I didn't do that!
You get a lot of accidental damages.
I didn't input anything vaguely like that. It's not like I was close.
Shit, I'm sorry. I couldn't, the camera, I couldn't tell where I was running.
I just had no expectation he'd come near me then. I don't even know what we do here. That just completely screws everything.
Not necessarily. I mean, does Zavid still have meter?
Yes, but now we're waiting a really long time.
They both died.
It's horribly ugly to wait this long.
What, you? Drag you down!
Like, he only has 5,000 health, too. Like, he can probably take a couple Maelstroms, but not that much more.
Drag you down! I won't hold back! Nails drag you down! Nails drag you down!
That's doing 500 to 600 a hit.
Drag you down!
With our luck, he'll get busy.
Now you've done it! Nails drag you down! Nails drag you down! Nails drag you down! Maelstrom! Drag you down!
I didn't! That was the auto block. I was out of auto dodges and he clipped me. Like, I knew we were in huge trouble as soon as I died with Edna. I knew that's exactly when we'd lost.
I don't know how you get so many accidental dodges.
I input nothing similar to it. Though, for what it's worth, this game's inputs are really laggy. And it makes it really hard to press stuff on reaction. And there's another really terrible mechanic. He should have been comboed for another full set of Ancient Novas, but it's delayed my cast,
Yeah.
you know?
Open the way forward! 3 become 1! Spirit cleansing! Elixir protect! Binding vortex! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Aim and fire! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Aim and fire! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex! 3 become 1!
Hey look, he's near the boxes. The camera should freak out
Yeah.
anytime now.
Here goes! Aim and fire! Drag you down!
Oh, there's an auto dodge wasted because by the direction I was inputting changed completely.
Drag you down! Safe Zero! Blistering Bangs! Here you come one! Trinity Arrow!
Calamity Flare!
Aim and fire! Here goes! Blinding Vortex! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
Calamity Flare!
Take that!
Or you just...
Honestly, I was...
Open the floodgates!
Though I hit L1 and it did nothing for what it's worth. Like, I did try to rearmatize immediately and it didn't happen.
Take that!
Afraid not! No! It wasn't
The
strong
way
enough.
of the world, fool!
That's also what astounds me in this game, what a percentage of the inputs are just eaten flat out.
Hey, your accents! You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Well, whatever. This works.
Drag you down! Maelstrom! Safe Zero! Blistering Bangs! Open the way forward! Trinity Arrow! Aim and fire! Here goes! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
Take that! Take that!
Safe Zero! Open the way forward! 3, 2, 1! Trinity Arrow! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Drag you down!
Now you've done it!
Dancing Flame!
Come on, bro.
Trinity Arrow! Trinity Arrow!
That mechanic so much. I wanted to Mystic Art, but it forced me to charge a spell.
Aim and fire! Here it goes! Blinding Vortex! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow! Safe Zero! Blistering Bangs!
Like, if you see a Dizzy in the middle of a spellcasting chain, you actually have to react pretty on point to actually get a Mystic Art without doing something crazy and unexpected.
Aim and fire! Open the way forward! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow! Safe Zero! Blistering Bangs! Blinding Vortex! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Aim and fire! Here goes!
Take that!
I didn't have a lot of expectation that was actually going to go out, because, you know, I'd completed
Yeah.
my chain.
I saw your meter.
Trinity Arrow!
I'm glad he decided to block that Trinity arrow.
Drag you down! Safe Zero! Blistering Bangs! Open the way forward! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow!
Primordial Move! Ancient Nova!
Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Drag you down! Drag you down! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs!
Dancing Flame! Ground Fire!
Here goes! Blinding Vortex!
Calamity
Drag
Flare!
you down! Safe Zero! Here goes! Blinding Vortex! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow!
That glitch in your sound system's even scarier when he's
Yeah.
off camera.
I really need sound.
Blinding Vortex! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow!
Calamity Flare!
Safe Zero! Blistering Bangs!
I thought you were going to Mystic Art him and
Oh.
I'd smash it.
Drag you down! Maelstrom!
He's burnt right now.
Aim and fire! Here it goes! Open the way forward! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow! Safe Zero! Blistering Bangs!
Watch out.
Why, you...
Looks like he's no longer Burns.
Aim and fire! Drag you down!
Why, you...
Maelstrom! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Become 1! Trinity Arrow! Blistering Bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow!
Dancing Flame!
Drag you down! Maelstrom! Safe Zero! Here four. Drag you down. Maelstrom. Here goes. 3 become
That's a
1.
really stupid mechanic.
Aim and fire. Blistering bang. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. Drag you down. Aim and fire. Here goes. Open the way forward. Drag you down. Maelstrom.
That Ancient Nova was coming faster. I didn't.
Zero. Here goes.
Thought you were keeping your chain.
Trinity arrow. Drag you down. Maelstrom. Aim and fire. Here goes. Open the way forward. Drag you down. Maelstrom. Here goes. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. Drag you down. Maelstrom.
My spacing was wrong because I couldn't see. You know what? You know how I got my dash there? I just realized it. I let go of my stick when I was holding it hard one direction, and the inertia carried it to interpret it as a dash. Because it snapped further than neutral.
3 become 1. Trinity arrow. Say 0. Here goes. Open the way forward. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. Aim and fire. Blistering bang. Drag you down. Maelstrom. Drag you down. Maelstrom. Aim and fire. Blistering bang. Binding vortex.
Yeah, Maelstrom just makes it a lot easier for me to hold.
Yeah. Watch out! Watch out!
I can't
You're
move.
auto.
I wasn't,
Fix
and then
it,
I
fix
was
it,
because I was
fix it
trying
real
to
quick.
free run.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Let me fix it for you then. Okay. Whew.
I'm jammed into the box somehow, and I can't tell what's happening. You have no idea just how many times I was inputting escape options, and it just wouldn't let me.
Okay.
I'll take Edna and I'll revive, but first just let him get out of there. Because I was hitting a really weird part of the box. It wasn't even drawn, but it
Yeah.
just was hitting me, you know? And the reason I switched to auto was because I was
Yeah, I know
pressing so
exactly
hard
why
to
that
move.
happened. I was just mentioning it because you had the. I wasn't sure if you noticed. Oh man.
It'd be so cool if I could see your cast bar, so I would know how fast the Maelstrom's coming. Because, you know, I would time my casting to sync
Yeah.
with it. Time Lila, okay, Lila's back.
Out.
I wasn't that greedy because I saw his blocking animation.
I'm totally out of SC too, by the way. So be careful.
Drag you down! Beat it! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! 3 become 1! Why you? Trinity arrow! Drag you down!
Now you got it.
That whip was pretty dumb. Because if that your single arrow hit, pretty sure we've gotten a big combo.
Yeah.
It held my spell and killed the run. Okay, let's see. Saray can survive for a little bit.
Now you've done it. Why you?
I think you have to take Savi just to get Mikleo coming back.
Why you?
We could just use an item.
Take that.
And I could immediately armatize.
Now you've done it. Sorry. Now you've done it. Why you? Drag you down.
I was really terrified where you let him, but I know you couldn't see where you were going, so...
I wasn't really scared of his targeting, so I knew he wasn't going to attack there. We've only ever seen him switch targets once, and it's been from you to me, and he almost always targets me anyway.
Yeah. But we did have that one where I accidentally let him towards you because I couldn't see where I was going, and he did start up an attack right as I was passing you, and it was... not good.
I won't hold back. Spirit cleanser, elixir for take. Spirit cleanser, elixir for take. Feed it. 3 become 1. Trinity arrow. And drag you down.
Am I dead? What am I running into? I need to get out of here, but I don't know where I am. There I am.
That was terrifying.
I really should have Lila back there, but I thought I was near him.
Well, yeah, I didn't know where you were either, so I just kept casting to keep him from killing you.
Got it.
You can't do that when you
I
get this low
have
health.
to! You know I have to!
No, you don't.
The only reason we've ever gotten him this far is because I started doing that.
But no, I can keep hitting him though until...
Should I run in circles until you take all his health with Maelstrom?
I mean, that's honestly not a terrible idea.
It really is. This is what I have to do. There is risk. And honestly, I feel like we should be riskier just so we get more of his health more quickly. So these attempts would take less time.
Are you gonna do anything, or are we just...
I'm not really planning on doing anything. This shouldn't be as bad as this has been.
If you remember, when he gets low on health, though, he has different behavior, though, is the problem. You can't just expect the same stuff to work.
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Honestly, most of what's making me miss these is because I'm just guessing wrong on your cast time, because I have to be correct.
Right. Yeah, we're... Max zoom? Really, game? And this is what you call max zoom?
Well, this fight's over already. There's no reason to continue after that.
Yeah. That previous fight, though, was a really good fight, because he had several stuns that took off massive chunks of his health.
The stuns were both really frustrating because it refused to let me Mystic Art. Well, the first one it refused to let me, and the second one you just didn't. I don't think you attempted,
No,
did you?
my meter's more valuable than yours. I really don't like opening Mystic Art.
If he's dizzied, it is ridiculously worth it. I could have gotten 2 Mystic Arts there, and a dizzied Mystic Art damage, you know how much damage in total that is?
You too.
Mick Boy's not doing it.
Why not join us? Yeah, I think not.
And besides, what meaning is healing in this fight?
You can block some of his stuff if you're at full health.
So it's a small help, in other words. Not that important of a mechanic. And the reason I have to Crown Fire, regardless of his hit stun behavior, is it's really the only spell I have that's a reasonable start of me being able to chain anything. Like, even just dashing, I'd have to dash like 4 times to begin casting, and the time the dashes would take would let him get in my face. I just have to hit him with some spell to get Ancient Novas going, you know? Raw Ancient Nova is just too slow to ever be realistic when he's chasing me aggressively.
Yeah. You're
Great, he's burned and I can't see my spacing. That was a waste of a burn. Oh, I'm over
I'm
there.
surprised you didn't start casting Ancient Nova.
Because there was a correct thing to do when the game refused to let it happen. Oh. You were way there on your cast speeder. That was nowhere near where I thought you were on your cast meter.
The way of the world, fool!
Okay, hit more to fire!
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accent! You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not. Drag you down! Maelstrom! Aim and fire! Blistering bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Don't push yourself, Lila!
Yeah.
Were you at SC?
3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Oh, he did that move.
Too close!
There's no point in being conservative at very early in the fight.
I'm not.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that's why I took what is a big risk, because if I can do a lot of damage early, it's honestly worth it to me to fail a couple times setting it up.
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accent! You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not. Aim and fire! Here it goes! Spirit cleansing! And spray! Here it goes! Blinding vortex! 3 become 1!
Start casting.
Third hit of Trinity Arrow whiffed.
Here it goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Don't push yourself, Lila! Drag you down!
Oh, whoop, I'm out of range, because who would know? I could have dashed, but this game's really laggy, so it came out too late. Because, you know, I was dashing on reaction.
Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Aim and fire! Here it goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
Gotta run to the boxes because they're the final boss. Not at all what I input. I dashed, but whatever.
Take that! Now you've done it! Why you? Take that! Take that! Take that! That's the way of the world, fool!
Stand strong! You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accent. You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not.
I'm dead, by the way.
Okay. Oh.
Now we have the microscopic chords.
I think you should... Okay. Oh.
Is it really just not gonna let me play?
Take that! Now you've done it!
Awful.
I have to armatize just so he can kill me.
That was efficient. Oh, this is a pain.
Okay,
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
hey, your accent. You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not.
Trinity arrow!
Saints arrow! Drag you down!
Dancing flame.
Trinity arrow!
Blistering bangs! Binding vortex! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Here goes!
You did see that he was burned, right?
Yes.
Trinity arrow! Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Dancing flame.
Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! Open the way!
How long do you need to just fire an arrow when you're out of SC if you just want to attack ASAP?
Probably not very long, but it's probably...
Because if I'm in trouble and I'm needing to abort, it's probably worth delaying you getting all your SC back just to throw it a hitbox ASAP so I have time to get out of there. Because I'd already started
Well,
to
I
commit right when you
didn't know
said
that. I just kind of... I figured if I let you know ahead of time, you'd be okay.
Yeah, that was... Ahead of time is a pretty...
Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! Open the way forward! Drag you down! Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! Aiming fire! Blistering bangs!
Now you've done it!
Dancing flame.
And break!
Open the floodgates!
Take that! That's the way of the world, fool!
Give it your all! You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accent. You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not.
Trinity arrow!
Hey, what do you know? A full Ancient Nova didn't hit because of game mechanics.
Trinity arrow!
Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Sights arrow! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex! Drag you down!
I really do think Crown Fire is a much harder
I've noticed
than
that as
my
well.
other moves.
I figured you already had, though.
Open the way forward!
Yeah, I think I noticed it a long time ago, but like just how stark it is pretty clear. Sorry. You probably knew that wasn't on purpose. Oh,
Yep.
does he totally switch targets?
Go to town. Like, no qualms about running in circles while you shit out Ancient Nova. Because it's really pretty efficient DPS if he's chasing me. Especially if you red charge it so he doesn't target. Oh, watch out!
I saw it. I was looking for him to do that any time, because you know he hates me.
It looks like he does have proximity-based targeting, but it's like only if he gets really close to one particular person.
Now you've done it. Take that. Why you? Primordial light.
This is not hard at all. It's kind of amazing.
No, it's mostly, the main difficulty for me is that I have to cast, you know, and it's kind of like Tales of the Abyss, where the main challenge of the game is the fact that you can free run forever, but you do have to cast spells to do all the damage.
I don't cast. You're casting.
You also don't do the damage.
I do a lot of hit stun. Maelstrom is a mountain of hit stun. I can tell when you're forced to hold the Ancient Novas too. And it always annoys me when it happens because I'm like oh.
The only times I hold them on my own are either when I have a very particular sync situation that really calls for it, or when I'm about to run out of SC and I'm using it to refill. Like right here. Because that just lets me go right into an Ancient Nova chain with full SC. Which can be a lot of damage. That was
no
scary.
kidding.
You know, I think the camera should look at us and the enemies a little less. Maybe it should whip, like, 180 degrees around, just stare at that wall back there for a while.
I mean, really, the way that this camera has been throughout most of this fight, you would assume Dark Turtlez is the main character of the game. Which is amazing as of a game as that would be.
That was productive.
I started to get into position to combo off of it, and then it didn't do anything.
But that's damage. This is so much easier when he targets you.
Oh.
That was a really bad exit for that. What? Like,
I mean,
what?
he started casting it at a pretty bad time, but
I don't understand how that
he
hit
was
me
right
all the way
next
over
to
there.
you. It looked like he was right next to you.
I was like off to his side.
I was not very surprised by that. But I didn't have time to say anything to you because it was happened really fast.
Didn't trust it.
We chose wisely.
It turns out I would have been right to trust it.
It's gonna be.
This is not gonna work.
Okay, this is a red charge maelstrom when you see it go off.
You were charging it?
Oh, I meant more that it was going to break his guard.
No, but like you cast it so quickly, it totally threw me off. Because I went to attack, but I didn't hear you say, you know, your line. Because I really don't... If I react to seeing Maelstrom come out, I'm way too late. I have to know before I see the animation to start casting, you know?
Not if I'm late in my chain,
Which-
you do not, because in the late part of the chains, Maelstrom combos into itself.
It's not very
It's-
reliable against him, and I have no idea where your chain is.
You don't count as you see the Maelstroms go off.
You also do random dashes and such. You throw out arrows.
I try and capture stuff. I'm not always 100%, but I am probably like 90% of the time.
If I could see your cast bar, it'd be really easy for me to do this nearly perfectly, but you know, can't.
Really, this game needs to implement a count mode, where the count just counts for everybody's in their combo up.
If it took up 90% of the screen, but you had a different game's camera, then the overall would be easier to see what's going on.
One Maelstrom.
I love.
Two Maelstrom. Now this third one will combo into itself. Yeah,
That was
I'm
not
out
all I
of
could get out of that, but you know.
I'll just start telling you.
Hey, look,
Yep.
let's freak out the camera.
So that's one. That's two. Next one will combo into itself.
Drag you down! Beat it!
That doesn't really let me get a long combo, though. If I wait for
Yeah.
that.
What I actually should do is after the second one, is I should print it.
What? I didn't even see an attack animation.
I saw
just
him
died.
attack, but
Did you just do a single physical? Does he even have that?
Give it your all! You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accents. You
Whatever. It's already over. I don't even see the point continuing if that happens.
Ready?
yeah,
This would honestly be a really entertaining fight in any other Tales game, but in this game it's just obnoxious. Like, I'm not enjoying this fight at all.
Way of the world, fool!
If the camera alone worked, I could probably enjoy it.
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accents. You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not.
I'm surprised I'm not dead. You know, the game decided it was time for me to die. Because, yeah, if I get the, well,
Yeah, I
you
was
must have been
on
out at sea or something, but if I get the juggle in between 2 and 3 with Crown Fire, that's when we get the big combo, you know?
Now you've done it. Blistering Fangs! Drag you down! Three become one! Trinity Arrow! Aim and fire! Drag you down! Save Zero! Three become one! Trinity Arrow!
I'm in a bind here.
Blistering Fangs! Drag you down!
Probably not gonna hit with this. I knew I wasn't going to, but what other choice did I have in that situation but try? Oh. I didn't hear Saray's line for Maelstrom.
No!
Open the way forward! Drag you down! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Aiming fire! String bang! Spanking vortex! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Didn't want to cancel it, but whatever.
Aiming fire! Blistering fangs! Open the way forward! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Say 0! Blistering fangs! Drag you down! Trinity arrow! Aiming fire! Blistering fangs! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
I saw one move I could hit with in that situation, and I took it.
It was
Thought you'd appreciate
pretty
it.
amusing.
It wasn't much extra damage, but it pushed him in the direction I wanted him to go. I love being forced to hold a spell until it drops a combo.
Okay. So one thing I'm noticing too that you're probably noticing that I'm doing now.
Yes, I think your combo variations are helping.
Well, the biggest thing too is that they combo. If I do earlier in the chain, if I do Maelstrom into Trinity Arrow or Trinity Arrow into Maelstrom, it combos earlier. If I do the moves into themselves, it won't combo, but if I do them into each other, it combos. The way that the timing works, it's kind of interesting.
We could have gotten a longer combo,
Yeah.
but camera, I couldn't react. I'm watching him very carefully to make decisions about which of my spells to use. The disrespect, right? Oh wow, you were not near where
I
I
was
thought you were.
kind of
Your
worried
pass
about you there
meter.
for a second, but you didn't die, and I'm happy about that. Okay. Yes,
Had a
that
raw
was raw.
Maelstrom there.
So that was pretty ballsy what you did. You were put in a lot of danger by the fact that Trinity Arrow got forced to charge. Just FYI.
I don't particularly blame you when that happens, because I know how it is. I hate wasting those, but... Okay, that's cool game. I wimped out totally there.
I don't honestly blame you at this point in the fight.
Why you aim and fire! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
He's a lot more aggressive at this stage of the fight. He chases me way harder. And that's force blocking, by the way. We're out of the auto
That's
dodges.
okay as long as you survive.
Aim and fire! Drag you down! Trinity arrow! Trinity arrow! Here goes! Open the way forward! Drag you down! Why you? Saints arrow! Blistering fangs! Drag you down!
Watch out.
Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Here it goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Blistering fangs! 3 become 1! Trinity
That was red
arrow!
charge, did not break his guard.
Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Here it goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Here it goes!
I dash! It didn't let me dash! Okay. Oh! I expected
I
arrows.
wasn't
Sorry.
expecting you to switch with him right on top of you. Okay. Should I just run a little bit? I mean, this has been mostly good.
Yeah. We have to revive Edna with the life bottle at this point.
Okay. Let's get him over here.
Take that!
Figured
Well-
I'd do it right now.
Yeah, this right now will work. What? What?
This is my final fury!
And a user item timer.
Like, I don't even have words for that.
Take that!
Is that like no items ever or something?
Too close!
Okay, I'm about to have Lila back.
I won't hold back!
And I guess we'll just wait for Edna. That bizarre mystic
Yeah.
art he just did.
Take that! Now you've done it!
I'm gonna wait for him to whiff something to bring her out because it's, you know.
And I'm not gonna get aggressive the second comes back out. I am gonna get my health back, just to let you know. Once you're out. So just remember that. Geez, I thought I had accidentally switched off of manual for a second. You should start casting something to put him into hit.
I didn't think you were in trouble.
I
thought you were just
was,
gonna
but he
keep
does
running
have
in
a couple of
circles.
things he can do. I mean, you've been put in the force block situations before. You know how it is. Like that.
That was just, I free ran in a bad circle.
But it's not hard to do that against this boss. Like, this boss is...
Just be ready to armatize very quickly.
I armatized this first second I was able to.
I know, but that's just very frustrating because you entering Armatus, I saw his spacing and I knew your Armatus entry
Yeah.
attack would hit him. And that was the only hope we ever had to get our party back.
Okay.
I shall protect everybody.
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
This fight is not enjoyable because of these game mechanics, and that's really what it is. If the camera worked, then we could actually try to fight him in interesting and skillful ways. Instead, we just have to be as degenerate as possible. And I only cast it there once, but whatever, PlayStation 4 controller, you are... I'm not going to say you're the worst, because there's been quite a few even worse than you, but you're not good.
Open the way forward!
Yep. I guess I'm just free running in a direction. I don't know which direction. Oh, we were in that horrible situation. Glad I didn't whip out on this combo. Because that's a big chunk of his health for not whipping out, you know?
I was mashing it.
Just...
Sorry for the trouble. Now you've done it. Lord of Water.
Is he gonna keep targeting you or me? You, okay?
That was really random and obnoxious.
I think you had time to avoid it, but I can tell he surprised you. He very rarely does that. And while I could heal you, I'm not convinced it's actually a better use of the time we have with him targeting you versus just max DPSing, you know?
I completely understand that. I don't plan on you doing it. If I'm gonna do it to myself if you get a chain on him.
Switch targets.
Open the way forward! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Here goes! Open the way forward! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
That's red charged.
Drag you down!
Yep, I was correct.
Drag you down! Fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
I like how we just lost an Agent Nova. At least it let me cancel it. Sometimes it doesn't let me do that. It just forces me to cast it, you know, in his face super unsafely. And I'm really sorry, that was not a good place to bait him to attack.
It turned out alright. This is kind of a terrifying place for him to be.
That was one of the combos I was fairly certain of, though, so I kept going. Yeah, you were a little too close to the middle. I had to be behind you.
Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Now you've done it! Spirit cleansing!
Not a dash I input, but whatever.
Trinity arrow! 3 Drag you down! Maelstrom! Blistering Bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow! Hey, light the way! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Here goes! On the way forth! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Zero! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow!
That was fun.
Blistering Bangs! Drag you down!
Second one. Oh well. Oh shit, it's going. Ugh!
Blistering Bangs! On the way forth! Spirit cleansing! I won't hold back! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
I consider that a very good use of a combo opportunity.
I did not disagree with
I'm sure you agree.
at all.
Trinity Arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Aim and fire!
You're out.
Blistering Bangs! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Trinity Arrow! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Aim and fire! Here goes! Viking Vortex!
Probably gonna drop in a second. Be ready.
Trinity Arrow! Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 become 1! Trinity Arrow!
I was able to extend it by being less greedy on Ancient Nova.
Now you've done it!
It seemed worthwhile.
3 become 1! Trinity Arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Blistering Bangs! Viking Vortex! Drag you down!
It's always the safest feeling thing when he's pushed
Yeah, I
toward you,
know.
right? Like, I don't think I'm in nearly as much danger as I am in some other situations, but it just looks horrifying.
Why that didn't tackle weakness, but it still bought time.
I'm somewhere.
At least I have some indication of where my character's at every time I attack, because, you know, yeah, I see arrows flying from my general direction, right?
If you're wondering, I did that most for the Melon Gel effect. But I was missing, I think, about 500 health or something.
No! Okay, just revive Micleo when you get a chance.
Is he using moves that were arcane
Yeah.
arts on
You remember my frying pan combo earlier?
That is such bad design. It really is.
Is he eating both of us?
This is my final fury!
The game gives no indication.
I won't hold back!
What? Okay.
I won't hold back!
I was hoping that would get to you and hit him off of you.
Why you? Beat it!
Okay, what should...
Take that!
Wind Armatus can do
Yeah.
nothing in this fight, by the way. Like, Earth Armatus can at least do things.
Use my meter for that, I guess.
You should be doing 2 dashes and building meter. Just like side dashes or back dashes into the wall. Because this will be building Soray's meter.
Yeah.
That is worth something, you know? There is literally nothing else you can do to contribute while we wait for Micleo to come back. Why is Edna closer to coming back than Micleo?
I do.
Do you notice that? There's only so long you can run from him.
He can't use items when he's not low health.
Try it again next time. You might only do that once. Not that it will come up. Because I think he just does that the first time.
If we still had our recipe, then it might be worth throwing.
Can't just leave him alone.
Oh.
Your accents. You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think so. Aiming fire! Blistering bang! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
I think that particular combo might have been extended with an arrow, but it's not worth continuing. It's not.
Now you've done it. That's the way of the world, fool.
Why is it random turtles? So,
Can't hold
It's
him.
okay.
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just
Well, I mean,
leave
he's
him
being
alone.
held by the camera and the lag.
You too.
Big boy's not doing it.
We would have beaten him an hour ago if he wasn't, you know?
Three become one! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Saints arrow! Here it goes! Three become one! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
Maelstrom was hitting way up there. That is well outside of where the graphic looks like it should hit.
Maelstrom of all moves probably extends arbitrarily high. Skill is helping.
Saints arrow! Here it goes! Three become one! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
There is something amusing about him being drugged across the stream by a Calamity player, then stopped for a couple seconds by Trinity Arrow, and then the second Trinity Arrow was done holding him there, the next Calamity player just continued to push him.
Three become one! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Open the way forward! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Take that!
I know you
I was
appreciate
really
those
hoping
little
that would have
hits.
extended it just long enough for the Maelstrom.
Three become one! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
That was kind of terrifying.
Open the way forward! Drag you down!
It
Maelstrom!
was kind of stylish.
Saints arrow! Here it goes! Three become one! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Here it goes! Three become one! Now you Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Aiming fire! Here it goes! Take that! What you? Here it goes! Three become one! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Aiming fire! Open the way forward! Three become one! Trinity arrow!
Dancing flame.
Push yourself! Elixir protect!
Yep. How did it seriously
Elixir protect!
target me with that?
Aiming fire! What you? Three become one! What you? Push yourself! Drag you down!
Whatever.
Now you've done it. Take that.
Too close! Nope!
Take that.
Too close!
Ha! Take that.
Too close! Open the floodgates!
Now you've done it.
This is probably the hardest thing we're gonna have to do for the rest of the game.
That's the way of the world, fool.
Like, Zavid's Crucible is going to be obnoxious, but
I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accents. You too.
this isn't... Okay, good. You still got that off. So I have to say, I screwed up my combo, but...
Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! Three become one! Trinity arrow!
Retreat for now.
Spirit cleansing! Elixir protect!
Now you've done it.
Didn't use our recipe, though.
Here it goes! Three become one! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! Three become one! Trinity arrow!
Oh, I had a random delay, and I went to guard so I could move afterward, and it just canceled my Ancient Nova. He curved in the air, or was the angle on the camera just that bad?
Too close!
Now you've done it! That's the way of the world, fool!
Stand strong! You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accent. You too.
Big Boy's not doing it.
Yeah, that usually works. It didn't that time.
Yeah, I think not.
That's the way of the world, fool!
I shall protect you.
You're gonna fight him, Saray? I can't just leave him alone.
Hey, your accent. You too.
Big Boy's not doing it.
Why not join us?
Yeah, I think not. Aim and fire! String bangs!
Now you've done it!
Aim and fire! Here goes! 3 to 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! Open the way forward! Trinity arrow! My foe is ahead!
Thank you.
Crimson flame! May it burn your soul!
Blue flurry! Ocean flame! Drag you down! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
How much he just shrugged off there was pretty BS.
Saints arrow! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow!
Gigantic flame!
Drag you down!
Gigantic flame!
Maelstrom! Here goes! Open the way forward! Drag you down! Maelstrom!
Didn't input anything vaguely like that. I hit back and let go, and he forward dashed.
Drag you down!
That's so ridiculous.
Blistering bangs!
I really do have to guide the stick back to neutral on this controller, don't I? Or I might randomly dash forward.
Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Here goes! Drag you down! Maelstrom! Saints arrow! Blistering bangs! 3 become 1! Trinity arrow! Drag you down! Don't push yourself at all!
Oh, what do you know? The camera switched which direction forward was and killed me.
Too close!
Take that! That's the way of the world, fool!
Mechanically, I did a correct evasion, but in the